This is dive 771 on the Hoki Maru in Truk Lagoon. This dive was from March 2025 and we were diving aboard the Truk Odyssey liveaboard. So we start off the dive going into the rear hold, hold number 5. You can see us making our way down to the hold in this clip. And then we make our way onto the second deck, which is full of trucks. Very similar to the Thistlegorm in Egypt here. The sort of entire level is sort of crowded with these trucks, and we made our way through examining them all. And that was the flatbed of one, and looking in we still have a steering wheel in this one as well as the gear stick you can see there. Now we were the second dive group to go in here. The first group, as you can see, their buoyancy was not great, so we got a lot of silt stirred up, but we sort of worked our way through here. On the ground here are some coils of sort of mesh material that was used to repair roads and the runway for planes landing. In the background you can see how we got into this area. Along the bonnet of another truck, here the side of it has rotted away a bit and you can see inside to the engine. And swimming past it you get quite a nice view of all the components. And then that's the cabin. The cabin's a bit more destroyed on this one, but the wheels are all still intact. Making our way to the other side of the hold. That first dive group didn't go into this section as it's a bit tighter. As you can see here, the viz has significantly improved, much less silt in the water. We are fairly tight here though, the sort of ceiling's only about a metre above us. We're swimming through. This truck, its flatbed, has ended up in a raised position. The way it has settled, pointing back towards the entrance of the hold. And another cabin there, no steering wheel this time, but the gear stick is still intact, as well as some of the engine we're looking at now. And we're swimming over the hoods, just underneath the ceiling of the hold, so it was quite tight here. Now, as well as the trucks, we have a number of trailers in this section, as you can see here, and then moving up a deck we have some sort of tracked bulldozer-like vehicles. We just passed some tracks on the left here, that's the engine of one, and on the right of the screen is the little plough on the front. And a fairly precariously placed bulldozer that's sort of hanging down into the hold below, sitting on the cross beams there, but you can see the sort of tracks on either side of the main engine fairly easily. And as well as those bulldozers, here is a steamroller with the roller clearly visible there on the front of it. Again, the back is hanging off a bit down to the lower hold. Moving forward, here is one of the covers that can go on the front of potentially an aeroplane, we think. And then in the next clip you can see an aircraft motor, so those sort of circles would where the propellers can be attached in, as well as the pistons. And finally on this dive is a large section of munitions. Most of these, especially these ones up on the left, are aerial bombs You can see the sort of spinning tips on the top of them, all piled around, and at the back of the munitions, which you'll see in a second, there is some fuel drums, which are still attached up on the ceiling, and come into view just about now on the top left of the shot.